presented by Sabrina Ziani. Title: Mastering Journal and Ledger Entries in Accounting. Hi everyone! In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to record accounting transactions. We'll focus on two key books in accounting, the journal and the ledger. Sabrina writes journal on the whiteboard. Sabrina, first we have the journal, also called the Book of Original Entry. This is where we record every transaction as soon as it happens. Let's say Mark buys a laptop for 300 Ro. How do we record it? Mark: well, the laptop is an asset, so we'll debit the laptop account, right? Sabrina: exactly. Now, if Mark paid for the laptop using cash, we would also credit the cash account. Let's record this in the journal. On the whiteboard, Sabrina draws the journal entry. Journal entry date: 1st January debit. Laptop account 300, credit. Cash account 300. Sabrina: every time Mark makes a transaction, like buying a laptop or paying for supplies, we write it down in the journal. But that's just step 1. Now we need to transfer these entries to the ledger. Next, we have the ledger. This is where we keep track of all the accounts. The ledger is like a big filing cabinet that organizes all the entries from the journal into individual accounts. Natalia: so if I bought a printer for 100 euros and I used cash, I would debit the printer account and credit the cash account, right? Sabrina: exactly, Natalia. Let's look at how we'd record this in the ledger. Sabrina draws 2 T accounts on the whiteboard. Printer account, asset, printer debit. Credit 100 balance, 100 cash account. Cash debit, credit, 100 balance, 200. Sabrina: notice how we've debited the printer account and credited the cash account. The ledger helps us keep track of these changes for each account. This way, we can always see the balance of each account at any time. Sarah: so, we just keep doing this for every transaction, right? Sabrina: exactly, Sarah. And, by doing this for each transaction, we can create a clear record of what's going on with the business. The journal is where we first record everything, and the ledger organizes it into the accounts. David: but how do we know if everything balances? Sabrina: great question, David. Once we've recorded everything in the ledger, we need to make sure our accounts balance. This is where trial balances come in. We check that the debits equal the credits. If they don't, we go back and check our entries to find the mistake. Sabrina: to sum up, the journal is where we first record all transactions. The ledger is where we organize those transactions into individual accounts. We always check our work by making sure the debits and credits match in the trial balance. Sabrina: great job today, everyone. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be able to handle any accounting entry. See you in the next lesson. Did you enjoy learning about journal and ledger entries? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more lesso.